And in a public expression of solidarity, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has declared he agrees with Moses Kuria's anti-media sentiments except on his proposal to withdraw government advertising. Speaking in Mombasa, Gachagua launched his own attack on the media, accusing the press of lacking objectivity over the cost of President William Ruto's foreign visits. Gachagua's outburst comes in the wake of a report by the government's own controller of budget indicating that President Ruto's State House has spent 2.78 times more than former President Kenyatta's State House between October 2021 and March 2022. Ayub Abdikadir has more.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua shared a platform with Trade CS Moses Kuria at State House in Nairobi, where he expressed displeasure with the media coverage of President William Ruto's foreign trips.
So I do invite the media to take time to find out when the president has traveled and to which country, what is the gain for the country. It's only then you can make an objective analysis.
Hours later, and away from the constraining diplomatic atmosphere of the European Union event, Ariaring Gachagua picked up his pet subject of attacking the media. The Deputy President declared his support for the attack on the media by the Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria, saying he agrees with the CS except on his remarks on government advertising.
Whereas I agree with Moses Kuria that you have become rogue and you are part of the Azimio brigade of trying to bring down the government, I don't agree with what he has suggested, that we stop advertising with you. We shouldn't, because we are democracy and we should be able to allow you to continue doing your job. Ours is to call you out. When you go overboard, we must tell you on the face.
In a tirade of his own, Gachagua claimed that the media lacks objectivity in covering the Kenya Kwanza administration.
And they can't do so because they are subjective. And they are part of the scheme to belittle President William Ruto and the government. What they should have done is do an analysis of what President Uhuru Kenyatta did in those 9 months. How many countries did he travel to? How many local travels did he do? If they were honest to do analysis, they will find that within 9 months, President William Ruto has done 8 times what President Uhuru Kenyatta did, and hence the escalation of the budget.
It remains unclear what triggered the latest round of attacks on the media by Gachagua and Moses Kuria, but a string of media exposés on government spending is believed to be attracting both the embarrassment and the hostility of the government. On foreign travel, for instance, a report by the Controller of Budget shows that the Kenya Kwanza administration spent 14 billion Kenya shillings on travel, exceeding 12.4 billion Kenya shillings spent during a similar period last year by 1.6 billion Kenya shillings, which according to the Controller of Budget is the highest in the last 5 years. However, the Deputy President maintains that the trips by the Office of the Presidency have been beneficial in bringing foreign direct investment, which he said will help in economic growth. His remarks, nevertheless, are not a reflection of the austerity measures announced by the government in cutting down on over-expenditure by the state. The Controller of Budget report shows that between October 2022 and March 2023, President William Ruto spent 2.369 billion on travel, hospitality, fuel and maintenance of motor vehicles, spending more than twice during similar period under former President Uhuru Kenyatta's tenure. The Controller of Budget report further noted that the total expenditure by ministries, departments and state agencies was 14.07 billion, comprising of 9.39 billion for domestic travel and 4.68 billion for foreign travel. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs recorded the most increased foreign travel at 1.43 billion Kenya shillings. While taxpayers in the midst of an economic downturn will shoulder the burden, Gachagua is encouraging his boss, the president, to travel more, with no word of austerity measures.
Your Excellency, we want to encourage you that you must continue with bilateral and multilateral diplomacy for the benefit of this country as you continue to locally harness resources to restore the economy of this country to where President Mwai Kibaki left us.
The Kenya Kwanza government is now just 2 months short of a year in office, and wastage is among the issues it is grappling with. A promise by President William Ruto to save 300 billion Kenya shillings in this year's government spending has long been evaporated by the reality on the ground that includes an unprecedented spending on foreign travels by government officials. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV.